by blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Hogy kilőtt? Hello? Kicsit gyorsan mész. Ezt amúgy csak én látom. De hogyha előre futok, akkor te megvársz engem, vagy jössz utánam? Menjünk. Föl kéne javítanom a cuccaimat. Amondó vagyok, hogy föl kéne javítani, mert ez így nem lesz jó. De többet már nagyon nem teszünk. Mennyi pénzünk van? Ja, ott van fel. Hol tűnt sok pénzünk? Jelenleg körülbelül egy hónapja vettem fel az előző részt. És hát igen. Akkor úgy mondtam, hogy minden nap lett volna videó. Csak hogy ez a sok dolog. Meg hát úgy, hogy aludtunk és elfogyott a fiánk. Majd megalnak ezek a kis köcsögök. Úgy érte. Na máskacok, menni fog ez. Csak éppen azt a folytóidőt támadjuk, és ez szopás, de mindegy, megoldjuk. Másikat. Kettőt tudsz ütni, utolsó. Ilyen. Hopp! Azt hittem, hogy megállt. Kettő darab folytóidő, ez majdnem megölt. Jézusom! Nem tudok jól játszani, bocsánat. Nehogy már átmész. Ezt nem szabad ilyen csinálni.
Sure wasn't that they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Jó. Low nyomok. Hello.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. It wants to show me something more.
Jó, menjünk tovább. Menjél, Geralt, légy el a fegyveredet, csak menjél. Mondom, csak menjél! Basz meg. Tök szar, hogy nincsen ilyen, nem lehet kikapcsolni ezt a fájtot, és így automatikusan ránéz. Vagy lehet, hogy ki lehet, csak én nem tudom, de hogy automatikusan ránéz, ez nem valami bizalomgerjesztő dolog. Itt meg ilyen robbanó cutymákok.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth it.
Mi van, már mikor robbánszol? Fúk!
Should examine that horse carcass.
Nyilván én látom. Az egyiket kell ilyenkor csökölni. Öld meg! Húk! Nyilván újra spawnolnak, miért ne? A kettő? Jövet? Halljál meg? Hosszadalmas lesz, úgy érzem. Jó. Na jó, most autómentésbe rakod, szóval most nem lesz egy ideig több ilyen lény.
What do we have here?
Lovacskát. Láb.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Csontok.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Jaj. Jó, maradt a fej.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Úgy tök nagyon szépen lassan besötétedett, és gépen ilyenkor már tök sötétség lenne, és vicces újság rád. Azaz, köszönöm, hogy megálltál. De tényleg, köszönöm, hogy nem tudom egyiket sem megsebezni. Na. Házikó. Ez amúgy esküszöm, egyszer gyorsan megy, egyszer meg lassan, de mindjárt lelőlöm. Le lehet ezt lőni? Gyere ide! Anyád! Gyere ide!
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer
Nem,
look.
mondjuk egy szellem.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Jaj.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Kis te gyerek.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
De milyen boldogan
Where'd the
elmondja
girl
amúgy.
go? Your
Ez a
son said
gyerekpasztos
enough. No
megtartom.
point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Jó, köszönöm a segítséget.
Thanks for your help.
Kellő tudással szolgált nekünk.
She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Te az békével, öcsik. Szjú! Jó. Keszek, hozza a formáját ismételten. Keszek, mit csinálsz? Az úristenit. Akkor menjünk a Lady Barrowhoz. Megkérdezzük, hogy hogy van. Még bevedünk neki 1-2. Nem. Nem szabad. Így is meg van hatodva most a lánya miatt. Köszönjük. Igen. Köszönöm, köszönjük. Na. Vele még sokszor fogunk találkozni, ezért időt szánok rá megállni.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honour Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Jó, csináljuk.
At your service. Let's get this over with.
I yield.
Na,
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we
ember, varázsoltam tüzet, szerencsém volt? Na,
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
kérj tőle bocsánatot, hogy ekkora barom vagy. Összegen nem szabad bemenni oda. Ez szerintem ez csak izé akart lenni. Nem rezgett a talizmán, azt hittem először, hogy rezeg a talizmán, vagy hát a talizmán. És történt valami, de, vagy hogy van valami természet feletti, de aztán rájöttem, hogy nem rezgett a talizmán, hanem a híd. Gondolom, ahogy a recsegett, nem recsegés hangja volt, hanem ilyen akármi. Máshogy nagyon nem tudok gondolni.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Ami a ronda vagy, olyan rendes vagy. Köszönöm. Beszéljük a Bloody Barrel-val. Szerintem most már nem olyan részeg.
Witcher,
Talán nem
a
részeg.
word, please.
Mi ez?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Lehet, hogy a rossz embereket is meg lehet váltani, vagy lehet, hogy nem is volt olyan rossz ember.
There you
Lehet,
are.
hogy nem is volt rossz ember.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Aj, nekem még be is kell menni, pedig ott volt mellette valami, amit meg akartam nézni, mi az.
Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Esetleg vissza, megyek érte.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Félek, hogy nem fog beleférni az időbe.
That lass of yours. Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
'Cause you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
No.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What
Hogy
happened?
fel?
You get the jitters?
Fekete kanca. Az biztos gyorsabb.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Jó. Szóval, az a helyzet, hogy sötét van. Nem tudom, mennyire vezetetik észre, de még napvilágba kezdtem ezt az egészet, és már is besötétedett, és most meg már hirtelen világos lett. Wow. Szóval az lesz a helyzet, hogy el tudom menteni, akkor elmentem. Úgyhogy nem akkor hatalmas nagy szívás lesz.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Hát sikerült elmenteni, szóval skacok, innen fogom folytatni a következő videóval. Vagy következő résszel, szóval... Ja. Szevasztok!